So let me begin by welcoming you to Vienna virtually or in reality. So one thing I was very pleased to see is that Vienna managed to be able to host a conference. So very well done to Vienna. So I'm just going to go briefly through this, then Nysret will talk, and then we'll hand over to Alexi to start the masterclass. And that's the very first thing of the program, the masterclass. I hope you'll see a very exciting masterclass with 6 speakers on this very interesting, place in the intersection of machine learning and reasoning, and optimization is all about reasoning, organized by Alexei Ignatiev and Nina Naroditska. Then we've got 3 exciting speakers. Again, 2 of those also at the intersection of optimization and machine learning. Adam Emaktub talking about predict plus optimize, and Maya Gupta about constraints in your machine learning. And then finally, Nikolaj Bjorno is going to talk about using SMT in the real world to do real hard stuff. So I'm sure that'll be very interesting. For the technical program, we had 75 regular submissions, of which 30 were selected for presentation. That's the toughest CPAIOR has ever been. I don't know if that was a reflection on everyone being grumpy sitting in there at home for so long, but it certainly wasn't my intention to have a reduced acceptance rate, but that's where it ended up. We also had 12 extended abstract submissions, 6 of which were selected for presentation, which you'll see during the conference. So the proceedings are available now as a free download. So you go to the conference website and click on the proceedings. You can get them free from Springer, and that'll be available for a couple of weeks after the conference. So if you're interested in collecting the proceedings, please do so. And so there's a number of these, the extended abstracts and the fast track journal papers don't appear in the proceedings, but you can get full versions of those papers from the abstracts page, abstracts hanging off the main website. Just to say a little bit about the community, I went through and looked at author papers. So that's basically, if you submit 2 papers, then that counts 2 to your country. And so if a paper has 6 authors all from the same country, that counts 6 to that country. Just to sort of see where our community lives. And so unsurprisingly, France is at the top. If you've ever looked at these kind of numbers from the CP conference, then France is always at the top. But interestingly, quite different from CP, CPAIOR has quite a strong North American contingent. So the USA and Canada there at the top. And we had overall 27 countries represented in the submissions. So the best paper awards were decided by a subcommittee of me, Louis Martin, and Helmut. And we'll see those in the first technical session tomorrow. The best paper went to Between Steps, Intermediate Relaxations Between Big M and Convex Hull Formulations, and the best student paper, Improving the Filtering of a Branch and Bound MDD Solver. And they're both very interesting papers, so you can look forward to seeing those tomorrow. And of course, I have to thank lots of people, but most importantly, the hardworking PC and Nysret and his team in Vienna, who've done a fantastic job to get a hybrid conference off the ground. And of course, finally, and last but not least, Alexi and Nina for organizing a really great masterclass. So I look forward to seeing that today. So that's all I wanted to say, and I will stop sharing and hand over to Nysret.
Okay, so thank you very much, Peter. Yes, sorry. So thank you very much, Peter, first of all, for putting this very nice program to this conference. And yeah, from my side and also from organization committee here in Vienna, we would like to welcome everyone who is participating online. And of course, to all of you who really managed to come to Vienna. So we are very happy to be able to have this hybrid conference for the first time, CPAIOR. So maybe just to say a bit of how do we came to the decision for this conference. So basically, end of April, beginning of May, we almost decided to have only online conference again. So as you know, we had last year online conference, but in Austria, the situation with Corona was not so good. And then we discussed with steering committee, and slowly we saw that some people would like to come to Vienna. And then we discussed again, we sent an email to the authors, and there were some authors who were also today who were willing to travel to Vienna. And we decided basically beginning of June. So it was really a short time to prepare this hybrid conference. And yeah, we are happy that we are around 30 people here together with people from Vienna at the conference. And we had kind of, we said at least around 30% of papers should be presented live from Vienna to be able to do the hybrid conference. And we have a bit more than 30% of papers who will be presented from here. So now maybe just to say a few information about the hybrid conference and how it will run. So we already sent the instructions to the participants, online participants, and the participants who are in Vienna. And the conference will, will be hybrid. We have this room here, which you can see. So you can already see the participants. Maybe you can show a bit. And the main part with the online part will be via Zoom. So the online participants will be connected via Zoom. So we'll have live talks from Vienna. Like I said, there will be around 35% or 33% of talks from Vienna live. From invited talks, there is also one talk which will be live on Thursday. And for today's masterclass, we have only online talks. So the way of how it works is that the authors who are in Vienna, they will give a live talk from here. This will be streamed, of course, via Zoom. And we will have, of course, live questions. And for the participants who are participating online, we'll have recorded talks, which we play from Vienna, and then we'll have live sessions for Q&As. So all, of course, all the talks will be streamed via Zoom and in the conference room here. And except Zoom, we'll also use Discord, with which you can also, also discuss with authors after the sessions, if you want. So the way how we do questions is this. So we have, of course, live questions from Vienna. So there will be always one person here from Vienna who will be in connection with the session chair. Every time somebody wants to ask questions, so please free to ask questions from the room here. And then, yes, from the online participants, of course, you can raise your hand in Zoom and then ask questions also live, or you can ask questions also directly in Zoom link, which we have. And if you want to have questions after that or discuss with authors, just go to the Discord rooms, which are for every paper. So what we would like is that you have questions in Zoom during the sessions and not parallel in Discord, because probably authors will not have a look in Discord during this time. What is important maybe we have is 3 breaks. So we have in total 3 coffee breaks every day for the participants who are here, of course, for coffee and so on. We'll serve also lunches every day. And for the participants who are online, we don't have a rich social program, unfortunately, because it's hard to make for both parts. But we have some breakout rooms in Zoom. So if you want to join to speak to some people, then we can assign you or in those breakout rooms, or you just go in rooms in Discord and you can discuss with the people who are in these rooms there. As we wrote in these instructions per email, all the sessions or the talks will be recorded, and some of them are already recorded, and will be put in the YouTube channel of CPAIOR. So here you see the link of YouTube channel. We already have there the videos from the last year. And if you have problems with the recordings, please let us know. But until now, nobody really had any objections regarding that. So now this is maybe interesting just for the people who are in Vienna at the moment, but we have, of course, some social events here. I will not speak about every detail because maybe this is not interesting for the online participants, and we'll give some more information for the participants in Vienna during the breaks. But we have a dinner today, so we have invitation from Mayor of Vienna. Then we have tomorrow guided tour to Belvedere, and you have also a museum card with which you can visit different kinds of museums in Vienna during those 3 days. And then we have conference banquet on Wednesday, which is also in one of the vineyards in Vienna, famous vineyards in Vienna. And of course, like I said, we'll serve also lunches every day and have the coffee breaks. So we have several sponsors here, so I'm not going to name them, but some of them are from our university. And then of course, AI Journal and Gropi and Springer and Stadt City of Vienna also provides this dinner for tonight. So to the end, I would also like to thank my team. So you see here the core team, without whom would not be possible really to have this conference. And they are here around, so you will be able to meet them. Juliane, Tobias, Lucas, Marie-Louise, Florian, and Felix. There are also some other students who will help on those 3 days, so thanks to all of them. Yeah, so this is everything what I wanted to say. I wish you a very nice time during the conference, and also very good stay in Vienna. And I hope that you will have a very lively talks and discussions. And now I hand over to Alexei and Nina, who organized the masterclass, and thank to them also for putting this masterclass. And all the best on those days during the conference. Thank you.